Hi guys, so this is Chip and Guardian from Chip and Guardian's Adventures, and it's also from Mystery Angels. Now listen, I couldn't sleep all night, so I've been watching over and over and over the interview rooms interview with Candice, also the way the road goes and everything like that, and I've got a few ideas, but now Candy says that she was taken, and so does Don. They are adamant. So I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt, right? Let's just give her the benefit of the doubt for a second and say that did happen. In her interview, she made it very clear that she always locks the door downstairs in the basement. So if they were going out all day, right, the only door in and out of that property when they were out and the boys were in was the front door, right? That's one. So that means the basement door was locked. But when Chris says, so explain to me what happened when you got out the car, and she said, Summer, I said, Summer, get up. She jumped up and jumped out the car. She went, we took the shopping into the house, and then we took my mum shopping over to her, well, grandma shopping, over to her trailer. Then she said, then her and someone come back, and someone was playing with her toys, but she didn't say where. But I'm assuming she was playing the toys in the kitchen, because, not downstairs, because she said she went in, someone was playing with her toys, she put all the stuff away with the boys and that, all the groceries. But again, she didn't say she made the kids something to eat. The only time she's ever said that they've eaten anything was when Summer had some sweets. No breakfast, no dinner, no nothing. See, normally when you go shopping, when you get back, you've been out all day, remember? It's coming up to tea time. You've been out all day. So what have the boys eaten all day? She didn't say, well, I got up early, woke Summer up early. But she contradicts herself, because she said, oh, if I left Summer, she could sleep till the afternoon. So she was tired because I woke her up early. But then she says Summer jumps up. And then she said, yeah, so we put the things away. Now, everyone knows that I've got kids. When you do the shop, right, you've run out of things like crisps, packets of crisps, sandwiches, bread, ham, stuff like that. So it's going on to 5 o'clock, right? So they're all going to be starving. So why didn't she say, so as we were putting the stuff away, I made the kids a sandwich, or I made the kids something to eat, or... Do you see what I'm saying here? There's no normality in what she's saying. She's cutting things out. And I'm wondering if she's doing that on purpose to make it more confusing. Because she said she put the stuff in. She come out. She said, I turned around and looked at my mum. And she was looking down. And I went, what's wrong? And she went, oh, I need to repot these plants. Now, she said flowers, did she not? And then she changed them to plants. So then she says, oh, the boys won't help, but Summer will. I'll go get Summer. And then she said, she shouted, Summer, do you want to help Grandma with... So that means Summer was upstairs playing, right? And then she said, Summer, do you want to help me and Grandma with her plants? She said she jumped right up and come running right out. There's a big chunk missing. From the moment they got out the car and put the shopping away, how much time lapsed? She said she just put the shopping away, come out and saw her mum looking at the plants. But if you've put the shopping away, how many minutes does it take to put shopping away? What did you buy? We know you brought milk, but what kind of groceries did you buy where it takes you 10 seconds to put them away when you've got starving kids hanging around, you know, wanting sandwiches and stuff like that? You're not going to tell me that her kids didn't say, I'm starving, Mum, can we have that? Can we have a packet of crisps? Can we get this? Can we get that? How long did it take to put the shopping away? All this is important to do with the time, right? And then she comes out, her and Summer goes over and helps out. Then they finish and Summer says, Mum, can I... Actually, she doesn't say what Summer says. She doesn't say what Summer says. She just says, Summer then went back in. She wanted to go play with the boys. And then she went, I said, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Here's Summer, I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm just going to go and help Mum with her knee brace. Then when she went back, she said someone was playing with her toys. I left Summer playing with her toys. But again, there was no toys of Summer's upstairs. They were all downstairs in the basement. So it's not making sense. Summer was playing with her toys. She jumped up. She come running straight out to help me mum repot the plants and help me. And then she went back to play because she wanted to finish playing with her toys and play with the boys. She went in, told the boys, keep an eye on Summer. I'm about to go out. And then when she went back, she went, where's Summer? And she went, oh, she's downstairs, Mum, in the basement. Why would you call a bedroom a basement? Wouldn't you call it a bedroom? Just saying. So she went downstairs. She went to the little cubby hole thing, shouted, Summer, you down there? According to her. But remember, there's a big chunk missing between when she put away the shopping and when she come out to see her mum looking at the plants. There's a big chunk of that missing that she's not saying about. Now, if you've got kids, you know full well, once you've done a big shop and it's coming up to tea time, they're going to want a ham sandwich, they're going to want a packet of crisps, they're going to say, Mum, can I have a biscuit? Can I have this? Can I have that? But again, she doesn't mention anything about food. And I know what you're going to say, but she doesn't mention what time someone goes to the toilet. But there's another thing. The kid's been out all day. So she's going to want to go to the toilet, right? She's been drinking, she's had sweets. She's going to want to go to the toilet. So if she would have woke up straight away when her mum said, Summer, come on, get up, we've got to take the shopping in. Surely to God, Summer, she's only 5. She couldn't hold a wee in that long. So, did Summer go to the toilet at any time? Where was the toilet? Could Summer have been taken from the toilet? The reason why I'm saying this is because we didn't see the toilet. The bathroom. We saw the kitchen, the bedroom, and the basement. We didn't see the bathroom. So, could, like, Summer's been out all day. She's going to want to go to the toilet. For a start. Another thing is, the boys have been in all day. They're hungry. You wouldn't get groceries unless you ran out of stuff, right? So did they have food? Did she make them food before she went and looked what her mum was doing? Did the boys grab a packet of crisps each? She says the boys said they were watching telly as usual. And I went, but what about the normal stuff that happens when you bring shopping home with kids? The first thing they do is all run in and rummage to see what you brought, right? and they must be starving. But like I said, Summer hasn't been toilet all day. So where is the bathroom? And if someone was watching Summer and she said, Mummy, I need to go to the bathroom, did they steal her from the bathroom? Could there be, if Candice and Donna Wright and she was stolen, say she was taken, could she have been taken from the bathroom? Could she, look, kids, a 5-year-old child isn't going to spend all day not going to the toilet and all day not eating. She never mentioned anything about food. And even Ali said, oh, we went down and got some food. And then H phoned me up and said, Summer's missing. I think she's joking again, Mum. So neither Ali's saying about food, but she's not mentioned a dinner, a breakfast, or a tea, or, oh, I've put the supper on for the boys, or I put some tea on for the boys, or I made the boys a sandwich and Summer a sandwich, and I went out and looked at my mum. She doesn't mention that. She says, I come in, put the groceries away, come back out. But you kids haven't eaten all day. Summer hasn't eaten all day. You didn't stop after the shops. The only thing she had was, as far as I can wear, some Skittles and a piece of candy off a nan. Said I brought Summer in and she got a candy off her nan and then she went off to play. In that whole day, she's never mentioned food. In the whole day, she's never mentioned, oh, Summer needed to go to the toilet, so we had to go round the corner. What if a paedophile was sitting in that park and saw Candice taking Summer round the corner for a wee? But again, she didn't say that. There's no time for toilet. There's no time for food. You can't tell me that that child's not eaten since 8 o'clock in the morning except for a couple of candies and a slushie. Because Kristen even said to her, did you stop off for some food? And she went, no, just some slushies. So you didn't have no food? No, just some slushies. She'd been swimming. Everyone knows. Have you ever been swimming? You know how hungry you get after you swim. Can you imagine if she got up and had no breakfast? She must have been ravishing hungry. Right? And then it's about 5 o'clock by the time they get back and they've put all the shopping away and that. Are you telling me that's not the time? What times do the kids have their dinner? What's their routine? What time do they have a bath before they go to bed? Do they have a bath before they go to bed? Where is the bathroom? Did Summer say to her brothers, oh, I've got to go to the bathroom? Did Summer say to her mum, Mummy, I need to go to the bathroom? And is the bathroom in an area where someone could kidnap her from? These worry me. She didn't mention food. She didn't mention bathroom breaks. So according to Candice, they don't eat and they don't go toilet for either things all day. Now you could say, oh yeah, but Summer must have weed in the water. Okay, but it's still 2-3 hours. A 5-year-old child wees more than 2-3 hours, especially if she's just had the cold slushie. She's going to need to go to the toilet, but she had the cold slushie on the way home. So she's going to need to use the toilet. So was H right? Did he say, oh, Summer jumped out and come in with me? Did she jump out to go toilet in Ali's house? This could be the break we need to figure out if they're lying or telling the truth. Because if someone was waiting and saw Summer come out, if you have to come out, because you can't, there's no way a person would have sneaked in, sneaked past the boys behind them, go underneath, grab Summer, stop her screaming, kicking, screaming, go towards the door, open the door. Now don't forget, as you look at the door and the window, they couldn't see Summer because Summer was round the corner playing with her toys. in the other part of the basement that's got a big wall in front of it. So how would you see Summer from the window when it's right round the corner? And she said the door was locked at all times. Not once did she say, oh, I had to go downstairs in the basement, so I opened the back door. Or I sent Summer down in the basement to open the back door so I could go through. At all. So where's the toilet breaks? Where's the food breaks? Where's the, I made the sandwiches? Or, you know, she said they were going to go to a water park. Now everyone knows you can't feed your kids half an hour before you go to the water park because it could make them sick. So did you make sandwiches for afterwards? What did you have in them sandwiches? Did you... It's them little things, you know. She was saying, Chris, this is what happened, this is what happened. And he was saying to her, oh, did you do it? No, this is what definitely happened. Well, if it definitely what happened, what time did you feed your children? When you put the stuff away, everyone knows kids are hungry. They all come running in. You got 5-year-old, 7-year-old, 9-year-old. They're going to run in and say, oh, can I have a pack of crisps before dinner? Can I have a biscuit? But she didn't say that. She said, we put it away and then I came out. You know, we did normal stuff. What normal stuff? What's normal? When did Summer go to the toilet? Where is the toilet? I know this sounds stupid, but where is the bathroom? Because if someone's waiting to kidnap her, could they have got in through the bathroom and got her and dragged her out? It's the bathroom. I'm telling you, the bathroom breaks and the food breaks are missing. And if I've been on other cases and I've looked at other cases, right? And every single one of them have said, oh, it was 5 o'clock. I had to feed the kids. I had to bath the kids. I had to put the kids to bed. One of the kids had soiled themselves, so I had to clean them up. There's always human round it, right? We're human. We all need to go to the toilet. We all need to eat. So there's a human aspect around it, right? So when they say, what did you do all day? Well, I got up, give the kids breakfast. Then we went out. Then we stopped off for something to eat and drink, and we come back. That's the normal thing, right? But she never says that. She says, we went out, I got Summer up early, I took my mum to the hospital, I text and said, Grandma's in hospital. He said, why don't you come over? We came over. I said I was going to take Summer to the water park. He said, or fishing. And he said, oh, can I come with you? Went and asked his mum, come out. Went... She brought Summer in. She got Summer changed. Went out. Got in the car. Went straight. Grandma rang. They went to pick her up. They put the prescription in. They got a drink. Grandma got a Twister. They got a slushie. But again, no food. Then we took Summer swimming. Blah, 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 blah. No food, no bathroom breaks. No, I changed Summer from her costume. So here's the thing. From the waterhole, where, when, and how did she change Summer and dry her off? And how long did that take to dry Summer off and change her into her clothes? Did she do it in the car? Did she do it in front of everybody? Did she do it? Because there was quite a lot of people walking back and forth while Candice was down there. So did she just strip Summer in front of everyone? How did she dry her? She didn't say anything like that. That's what makes me think it's all written down for her in her brain. Because it wouldn't be nothing to say, yeah, hold on a minute. So Summer had to swim. Then I said, come on, we've got to go. I took off her wet clothes, put on her dry clothes, dried her down, dried her down with a towel, put her clothes on. Then we got in the car. Summer sat in the middle. I said to her, put your seatbelt on. She couldn't because blah, blah, blah. Then blah, blah, blah. But there's nothing there. It's missing. Why is that missing? That shouldn't be missing, because in your mind that wouldn't be important. It's just part of the story. But she makes sure she keeps that out. Then she puts in, because Chris said, did you go for something, stopped for something to eat? No, we just went and got a drink. Then from there, we dropped H off. Then from there, we had to go straight back home, because according to Ali, they said, look, we've got to go and put the stuff away because we don't want it to go off or whatever. No, I've got to get back to the boys because I've been out all day. But I've got to get the groceries away. You'd say, wouldn't you? No, look, sorry, we can't wait. But I've got to get back to the boys. I need to get their dinner on. It's getting late. But she didn't. She said, I've got to put these groceries away. It doesn't make sense, does it? If you're a mother, the first thing you'd say is, I can't, I've left the boys too long and I need to get back to them and get them fed. All the animals there need to be fed. There's a routine to eat, right? Everyone has a routine, whether it's late, early. Everyone has a time where they eat if they've got kids. It's just a natural thing. But she didn't say anything about food. She didn't say anything about bathroom breaks. And I'm wondering if she did, it wouldn't make sense. And that's why she's kept it out. But I want to know, Chris, the interview room, Chris, right? He's supposed to be this expert, this FBI person or whatever. He's supposed to be this expert, right? Many years on the police force and whatever. Why didn't he ask him? Well, why didn't he ask the simple questions? Did Summer go to the bathroom at all? What time, how long did it take for you to put Summer's clothes on? You know, bring her out of her relaying everything off. Because that's when she'll mess up. If you just allow her to tell you everything and you don't interrupt, if you interrupted and say, well, does Summer need the bathroom break? Did you feed the boys? Did they have breakfast? What did they have for breakfast? What did you give them for dinner? What did you give them for tea? How did the boys eat when you were out? Did the boys eat? Did they wait till you get back? In your shopping, what did they have to eat for dinner before? Did you feed them before you went out? Did you feed the dogs? Because that's all time, right? So, not being funny, but they're saying that Summer was kidnapped, right? So, they've got to be a time where Summer was left on her own and nobody was outside. No dogs, no body, no one. Right? For the perpetrator to come up, not be seen, sneak in, grab Summer, drag her across the way in that, not be seen. I mean, it's practically 10% to 0 that's going to happen anyway because of the amount of people going in and out all the time and that. These people are cowards. They're not going to want to be faced with adults that could beat them up. Especially with Mama Bear like that, looking like that. There's no way. So, and the opportunity was there to nick one of the boys, the youngest one. Right? So, it all makes sense. And if she starts saying, okay, so what I did was I went back in, I fed the kittens, I fed the dogs, I fed... then she would have spent more time with Summer. Right? Then she would have had to say what Summer was doing at that time. Did Summer take a sandwich downstairs? Did Summer eat downstairs? No, Summer went down and played with her toys. But the girl hasn't been in the toilet and the girl hasn't eaten all day. She must be starving. She's not going to go downstairs and play with her toys when she's hungry. She's going to try and get some food. She'll start crying. She'll start getting bellyache. It'll be painful. The boys will be agitated. Mummy, we want to eat. Mummy, we want to eat. So they'll be in and out. Mummy, when are we going to have dinner? Mummy, when are we going to have dinner? That's what all kids do, isn't it? And if that's the case, then how can a stranger come and kidnap her from the house? How? Because you'll have the boys running in and out saying, Mummy, Mummy, when are you going to finish? Because we've got to eat, we've got to eat, we've got to eat. Can we get a sandwich? Can we get a packet of crisps? Can we get that? You got Summer saying, Mummy, I want to go toilet. Mummy, I want to eat. Mummy, this. You've got the dogs to feed. You've got the cats to feed. They've been out all day, remember, and they've got kittens there. Who's feeding the kittens? Who's feeding the cats? The boys? I don't think so. They can't even clean up after themselves. So these are the important things, guys. She needs to sit down and explain, when did Summer have breakfast? When did she have dinner? When did she have tea? When did the boys have breakfast? When did they have dinner? When did they have tea? When they come back and they put the stuff away, how long did it take? What did she do? Did she give the boys a sandwich? Did she give Summer a sandwich? Did Summer need to go to the toilet when she woke up? Because most kids do. Did they have a snack before dinner? What kind of snack did they have? Because that would have put Candice in that house longer than what she wants us to believe she was in there for. And if that's the case, then it's going to be zero impossibility anyone trying to kidnap her, because the time gap from when Candice went to her mum's and Summer went missing would shrink even further to practically nothing. Because if she was constantly in there with the boys, she would have to have a more time lapse. Instead of just saying, I went in, put the stuff away, come back out and went, there's a time lapse missing. So if you start filling that time lapse, well, Summer went to the toilet, then I made something to eat for the boys, it's going to shrink. And it'll be less and less and less and less likely that Summer was taken. Because that she would have still been with Summer. And then by the time she's gone to her mum to fix her brace and stuff like that, the time lapse would have been too small from Summer going missing to then. Because from this, she was fixing the things. Summer would have had to go indoors, go downstairs, play with her toys, someone come and kidnap her in 5 minutes. There's no way you can do that kidnapping in 5 minutes. No way. Try it. Try it. There's no way. Not with Summer's kicking and screaming. She's had a little sleep. She's going to have energy. She's starving. No way. So that's what we need to find out. We need to find out, when did she feed the kids? Did the kids have a snack? Did Summer go to the toilet? Where is the toilet? Is it outside? Inside? That's where people are missing. They're not realising it. But that's what's missing, that she keeps disappearing on. Food and toilet. Our natural instinct is to go, oh, we had to put the stuff away. Then the boys and Summer wanted something to eat, so I had to get them something to eat. Then Summer wanted to go to the toilet, then the boys were arguing and shouting. There's no way they could have just sat there watching TV and let the mum put all the stuff away when they haven't eaten all day. And Summer's hungry in that lot, and they're just sitting there going, yes, mum, no, mum, let's play. They're starving. They're growing kids. So the more time she spends with the kids, the less time somebody can come and kidnap Summer, right? So she's kept that out on purpose. She's kept certain things out that puts her longer with Summer. So, are they going to fill the gaps in? Don can't do it because Don was at work. So, when did she feed them? When she brought the stuff in, did she give him a snack to wait for the dad to come home to have something to eat? Was he going to pick food up on his way home? What was happening with food? Did Summer go out and go to the toilet first? Did she see her after Summer went to the toilet? Did Summer go to the toilet, then come out and then help her with the stuff? Where is the toilet and bathroom? This is what's not making sense to you guys. You're sitting there thinking, something's not right here. Well, that's it. Everyone has to go to the toilet. Everyone has to eat. When you've got children and animals, I'm telling you now, there's no way you can avoid feeding them. There's no way you can avoid that part. But like I said, if she mentions that she has to feed all them animals, or even the kittens, and Summer, she was longer with Summer than what she says she was, which then makes it highly unlikely to zero possibility that Summer was taken. Because it would have been less and less time, Summer being on her own. Because if she was sitting with the boys and having something to eat first, and she made them a sandwich, a packet of crisps and a drink, it doesn't take 5 minutes for them to eat it. And even if they wolfed it down, it still wouldn't be able to take that long. So that means that, you know what I'm saying, Summer wouldn't have been alone. So we need to find out how much time it took. Where did she dry Summer off? Where did she put Summer back? When did they have dinner? When did they have breakfast? When did they have dinner? What time did they have tea? What did she do when she went back? Did she feed the animals? Did she feed the kids before she went out to the trailer to see her mum? Where were the kids? What were they doing? Eating? She went, no, they were watching TV. Well, if they were watching TV, they were starving. So it doesn't make sense. They were watching TV, Summer was playing, you were out digging. What about the food? Was Don going to bring some food home? That's the first things you would say. Oh, Summer had to go to the toilet, so she ran the toilet. I was putting the stuff away with the boys, and the boys wanted something to eat, so I made them a sandwich each. So then you can do like, right, it takes 10 minutes to make a sandwich, then they've got to decide what they want on it, then they've got to have a packet of crisps, so it would have took half an hour. So if you think about it, the 15 minutes that she said that she left Summer alone couldn't possibly be 15 minutes from the time frame they called 999. And Summer was missing. It can't be, because what about the sandwiches and the toilet breaks and all that lot? And surely Candice must have wanted to go toilet. Do you see what I'm saying here? Them little bits actually would cover the fact that Summer wasn't on her own that long. And if she's saying Summer was no more than 2 minutes on her own, there's no way it takes 2 minutes for someone to steal a child when it takes 7 seconds to grab a child from a public place. But to have to go up a terrain, leave your car there, get up a terrain, get over, get the child, get the train, get past the dogs, that she's screaming. Of course the dogs aren't going to let somebody take one of their pack members. They'll start biting, screaming, shouting, barking. The kids will start screaming. It's just too manic for that to happen. We need to find out about when she fed the kids, when she fed the animals, in that time frame. Because it doesn't fit. Because the more you add into that time frame, the less the time frame is for them to steal Summer. And that's why I think she purposely kept it out. What do you guys think? Comment down below, let me know. If you like this, please like and subscribe and share. And I love to hear what you think of this. Okay, guys, keep safe. Keep your family safe. Love your children the best way you can. Catch you in a